TIFU by falling asleep in the back of my boyfriend's car. Last summer, we were on a road trip from New Mexico to Mexico. We had a Honda Element converted for living, so I decided to crawl into the back to take a nap while he drove. He stopped at a gas station in the Arizona desert, and I got out to use the bathroom. When I came back outside, I didn't see him anywhere. I walked around the parking lot, jokingly thinking that maybe he had driven off without realizing I was gone. But as time passed, I started to worry. I sat on a bench, twiddling my thumbs, realizing this might actually be the case. I reached for my phone to call him, but of course, it was still in the car. I went back inside to ask the cashier if I could use their phone, but she said they didn't have one. I started asking random people in the store if I could borrow their phones. They looked at me with suspicion, probably thinking I might steal it. I stepped back outside and continued to ask strangers for help. I realized I didn't know my boyfriend's number by heart, so I just called my phone repeatedly, hoping he would answer. He didn't. I used one person's phone to log into my Facebook, trying to find his number, but when I called, his phone was dead. I began explaining my situation to anyone who would listen. Some didn't believe me, while others felt sorry for me. One kind man even offered to buy me a hotel room for the night, thinking my boyfriend had left me on purpose. After about 2 hours, the store clerks were watching me suspiciously through the windows. I was still sitting on that bench in the desert, feeling lost, and started to cry. Then a police car pulled up. The officer approached me and explained that the store clerks had called because I was loitering and asking people for phones. I told her my story, and she looked just as confused and sympathetic as everyone else. She told me I couldn't stay there and offered to take me to a truck stop in the next town or to the police station. I chose the truck stop, even though she seemed doubtful about my boyfriend leaving me there by accident. As we drove down the highway, another officer came over the radio saying he was at the gas station looking for his girlfriend. I couldn't help but laugh, and the officer with me chuckled too. She flipped the car around and took me back. There was my boyfriend, standing outside his car, banging on the windows and nearly in tears. He couldn't believe he had actually done that. He explained that he had seen some beautiful scenery on the drive and tried to wake me up to share it, only to realize I wasn't in the car. He had turned around and sped back to the gas station, worried sick. He was shocked when he saw all the missed calls and texts, but didn't feel comfortable answering my phone. He thought for sure that was the end of our relationship and that the trip was ruined. In hindsight, I realize I should have communicated my need to use the bathroom better. It all sounds a bit silly now, but at the time, it felt very real.